and David Aldridge reporting courtside. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Well, it may be hard to remember now, but Joel Embiid did miss his first 2 seasons due to injuries. He said, "It was rough. I think about what I went through and how it prepared me to be a better man. I really feel like I'm the process, and the process is about me. So every time I step on the court, it's all about having fun. I'm just enjoying my time in the league." Kevin, back to you.
A lot of depth in there, David. Thank you for that one. A moment here now to see the numbers for Seth Curry.
And guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier in the season. He's lacking the edge that he had, and he needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attack mode.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. And for Philadelphia, front court filled in by Green at 3 and Harris at the 4. Seth Curry is out there with Maxey, and it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. On the wing, Harris. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Harris has got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Philadelphia. Harris against Booker. Here's the 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, this is Devin Booker's specialty, consistent at finding all kinds of ways to score from beyond that arc.
Here's Maxey. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now here's Paul. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. Crowder kicks to Booker. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Booker's got 5 points so far.
Well, the sneaky first step of Booker, not a speedster by any means, but still a handful on that drive.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Now here's Paul. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Paul. And he banks in the layup.
Chris Paul has always been willing to rebound the position. He understands he's got to provide support on the backboards.
Curry passes to Embiid. Back to Curry. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid kicks to Curry. Inside. From down low. Off the left rim and out. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Now here's Embiid. Devin Booker missing his last shot. The 76ers with another miss. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Ayton. Back to Booker. Paul surveying the floor. Shot clock at 5. Bridges for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now here's Booker. A 38-point game for him in the win against the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
Shot by Crowder, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
And here are the Suns now, after the Sixers pick up 2. Paul with the ball, now defended by Embiid. And Paul gets it to go in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. And it's George Niang in for Danny Green. And a change for the Suns. JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. And the pass to Maxey. Five to shoot. Down low. Here's Curry. The 76ers again can't hit it. Suns leading by 3. Paul finds Booker. Here is McGee. Paul left side with 3. Booker. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the 2 meetings.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
Now here is McGee.
Well, that's the court awareness of Mr. Devin Booker. This guy increasingly becoming such a good passer.
1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Passes it to Drummond. On the wing, Harris. Defended by Bridges. Harris misses. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 3-point game. Fires from deep. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying one step ahead of the defense.
There's 38 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Niang. On the wing, Harris. Defended by Crowder. And Drummond throws it down.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
Shoots from 12. Paul outside. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game call. Back to Booker. From past the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Boy, this guy's operating like a 10-year vet. Booker making all the right decisions almost immediately.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns ahead, up by 7. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today, Chris Paul opening about how his team works together.
With anything, whether it's business, work, relationships, whatever, it's communication. And I think that's something that we're doing an amazing job of right now. And that's communicating, talking through things, and making sure, even when it gets tough, that we continue to communicate.
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Seth Curry. He's out there with Matisse Thybulle. Korkmaz is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Niang in at the 4 slot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. Al Paul. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Fires from the wing. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Now, this is a comfort zone for Chris Paul. That mid-range game, you better guard it.
To the paint. Here's Drummond. McGee with the block. Ball against Curry. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Embiid, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And a change for the Suns. Ayton, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Thybulle, the pass to Curry. Embiid inside. Ayton's there, and the basket is good. Embiid's got his second bucket tonight.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Ayton finds Johnson. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Curry.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now here's Paul. He has 6. Here's Biyombo. Connects on the 9-footer. Biyombo's got his first bucket of the night.
This guy is very solid close to the rim. Biyombo knows when to be assertive on the interior.
And stolen by Ayton. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Johnson's got the ball. Here's Shamet. And Thybulle sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And the 76ers making a change here. Green's checked in. Here's Johnson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Clock at 6. Fade away. And it's Ayton missing. The 76ers trail by 6. Green passes to Korkmaz. No good there. And Phoenix the other way now. Ball finds Johnson. Shamet with it. Here's the floater. It's good on the putback. Ayton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. Deandre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Thybulle, the pass to Korkmaz. Embiid inside. He's covered by Ayton. Pass to Niang. Back to Korkmaz. Over Johnson. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now, here's Shamet. Poke loose. And it's Ayton missing.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one. Deandre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Whew, and that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But, boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
And your Sixers dancing. Your Sixers dancing.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Harris comes in for George Niang. And Maxey subbed in for Korkmaz. Phoenix also making some changes. Jay Crowder's checked in for Biyombo. Bridges comes in for Johnson. And it's Booker in for Landry Shamet.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Back to Green. And there's the pass to Embiid. And here's Maxey. Over Paul. Maxey, no good. Suns leading by 6. We've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. Paul, right side. Back to Bridges. And here's Booker from the arc. Maxey grabs the miss. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Into the lane. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Bridges. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Ayton. They get it back. Trying to get open is Crowder. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter. The 76ers trail by 6. There's 21 seconds left here in the second. Shots good by Green.
To me, you've got to chase Danny Green off the line. Make this guy put it on the deck because the three-point shot is his most dangerous weapon.
Embiid against Booker. Over Thibault. No good from Booker. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Suns lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, hot start, cool finish. What happened out there?
Well, we came out with a lot of energy, but in the second quarter it died down a little bit. You know, it's real. Everybody's very excited. You know, our team's excited, their team's excited, officials excited, you know what I mean? So we just got to calm down and play a little bit.
And I'm excited. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Devin Booker had it going on in the first quarter. He had 8 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
Well, their success was largely about second chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
Their inside attack has been overwhelming. Hard to beat someone when they're living at the rim. These guys are imposing their will physically. Hey, you got to keep pounding them.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You've got to like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Home in the paint. Here's Harris. Following the basket by Deandre Ayton. Harris finds Green. Now Embiid. He's covered by Ayton. Back to Green. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Green's got 6.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Paul passes to Booker. Paul against Embiid. The shot's good from Paul. 8 points for him.
Well, you think because of his frame, it would be easy to knock Chris Paul off balance, but this guy has concentration and tenacity. Really good job keeping his focus.
Now here is Harris. 6 points for him. Embiid, the pass to Green. Gets the bucket and the foul. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
This season, he has been absolutely locked in at the free throw line. How about 90%?
Andre Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. Free throw good, Green.
Sometimes when a guy is the 46th pick, as Danny Green was back in 2009, he can become an afterthought. But what does he go out and do? In just his 5th NBA season, he wins a championship with the Spurs. Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Maxey. Over Paul. Maxey, no good. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 3-point lead. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Launches it. Green with the rebound.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Harris. Drummond trying to get himself free. The 76ers with another miss.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader. Very positive in his approach.
Now here's Booker. He's got 10.
Yeah, Devin Booker, the shiftiness, gets himself into the paint, so aggressive, and it pays off.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Booker.
Sometimes picking after number 10 is just fine. The 13th pick in 2016, Devin Booker, one of the brightest young guards in the NBA today.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. George Niang, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for Danny Green. Phoenix also making some changes. Biyombo, he's checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Bridges. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Paul.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Now, here's Maxey, defended by Crowder.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Crowder finds Booker. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Curry goes up and lays it nice and easy. Now just a 1-point Suns lead.
Well, okay, Seth Curry getting active on the glass. When this guy hustles, boy, he's keeping plays alive.
Pass to Booker. Johnson outside. And again, it's the Suns missing. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Outside Curry. For the lead. 6 feet out. Here's Drummond. Drummond. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the 76ers lead by 1.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Now here's Booker. 12 points for him. Johnson, good. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Curry kicks to Drummond. Outside Curry. And it's Shamet with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. 1:21 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Biyombo. Back to Shamet. Over Drummond. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Korkmaz passes to Maxey. Now Drummond. The pass to Korkmaz. Out left to the wing. Drummond with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here's Shamet. They lead by 1. Crowder finds Johnson. Lets it go from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Now, here's Maxey. From the stripe. And good. Nothing was that time as it falls. Maxey's got 4 points this quarter. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Philadelphia ahead, up by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Seth Curry is out there with Matisse Thybulle, and it's Green in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
I'll tell you, Seth Curry, when he shoots the basketball, picture-perfect release, that is so pretty.
And it's McGee with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. So it's Philadelphia now, following the score by Phoenix. Harris kicks to Thybulle. And he drives in, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Booker looking around. From deep. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Curry finds Thybulle. And here's Embiid, guarded by McGee. Embiid inside. McGee's there. Embiid, no good. Suns trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
No good from Booker. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. On the wing, Green. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. To the middle. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Green. And the 76ers lead by 5. Paul outside. Booker inside, guarded by Curry. Offensive rebound. Here's Ayton. That shot no good. The 76ers leading by 5. Thybulle with the ball. Bridges covering. Thybulle the pass to Curry. Ayton against Harris. Makes it off the glass.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Suns trail by 7. And here's Booker. Trying to get something going. Again, the miss by Booker.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Green deciding where to go with it. Dishes it to Embiid. Thybulle on the wing. Defended by Paul. They get it again. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Bridges outside. Booker against Curry. Booker dishes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. A 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. At the top of the key, Curry to the inside. There's Embiid. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And the Suns call time here. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Let's present our New Balance Player of the Game. Joel Embiid.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just tore them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys.
Thank you, David. Now, Booker following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt.
Deandre Ayton with a big-time shot. Go ahead, youngster.
The 76ers leading by 4. Maxey passes to Embiid. Outside Curry. Philadelphia moving the ball away. Feeds away. Embiid, no good.
Boy, no idea why. Look at the fadeaway. Look at the basket.
Paul passes to Crowder. The 11-footer. No good from Booker.
Yeah, and he had to be tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Passes to Harris. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip. Well, he can hit big shots. Booker's about as confident a young man as we've seen when the pressure's on.
40 seconds left in the game. Curry's shot is good.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Curry against Booker. Booker draws the double. AT that time from Curry. And an intentional foul right there. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie barred the door.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Here's Booker. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Crowder. And Booker kicks to Paul. Trying to get open is Crowder. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
That's a statement from Chris Paul. He understands game is in the balance. It's my time.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Two.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, similar to his brother Steph, Seth is a knockdown shooter. This guy's a crafty combo guard with a number of tricks up his sleeve.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
And the Suns call time here. They trail by 7. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Springer. So Philadelphia wins it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Seth. Satisfying home win. What does the support feel like in front of these fans?
Oh, it's great. Great home court. They bring that energy every game, even when we're struggling. So, I mean, it's much appreciated, and it felt good to get this win for them.
It was a team effort and a crowd effort as well. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David.